And that's it, Open Racing. So the 4-year-old Geldings Maiden, kindly sponsored by Tattersalls, sees a dozen runners leave the starting area. Gold Star Status and Jimmy O'Rourke is out there prominent in the early stages, as they are well grouped on what will be the long run to the first of the 12 fences. Another one to the 4 is Stick to the Board. So two of the Wexford contingent are up there prominent. Another one is in the third spot. That's last but not least. So 1, 2 and 3 for Wexford in the early stages. In fact, make it 1, 2, 3, 4 because Liz Doyle's horse Rosenborg is in 4th place. So they swing in for the first time, and in the light green colours, it's the Farmer Doyle runner that's Stick to the Board who's up there. Coming through now to share the lead is Mick Goff's runner Red Acres Max, as they rise at this one down the inside in 3rd position, Gold Star Status, and then in 4th place is Rosenborg. Deep on the track, back in about 5th or 6th on the outside, is the Cashman runner Poet's Sonnet, as they come away now from this one. At the back of the field at this early juncture in the contest, Derek O'Connor has put the Holden runner Dancing Fruit restrained at the back. So over the next one, and a new leader because Mick Goff's runner has come through to take over in front. Red Acres Max in the hands of Harry Goff goes on by a length now to in 2nd place as they pass the winning post for the first time is Stick to the Board. 3 in line then for the 3rd position, and those 3 include Make Idaho Great, who is alongside there with last but not least, and wide of these is Rosenborg. For the back in the field then, in a share of 6th position now, is the early leader Gold Star Status, who's alongside Dennis Hogan's runner McDonough Park. Back then to about 8th position is Poet Sonnet and James Murphy, and that one in turn is followed through by the Colombo runner Soul Asylum, ridden by Bertie Finn. That one is 3 behind in the white and black hoops. Derek O'Connor aboard Dancing Fruits, and the 2 back markers are the 2 Eugene O'Sullivan train runners. They are Cool Eagle for Andy Burkott and Cal Shine in the red jacket aboard Gone to Bally. So they're going now to complete the first circuit, going past the starting area and onwards now to this next fence. Number 5 of the 13, and as they leap over it, Red Acres Max and Stick to the Board are followed up now in 3rd place by last but not least. Sitting on that one's inside is Make Idaho Great. Back then to find in 5th place is Rosenborg, so 1 to 5 are all Wexford. Best of the rest of the moment in 6th place is the Tipperary runner from Dennis Hogan's McDonough Park. And that one in turn is followed through there in midfield by an improving Dancing Fruits. So the field wheel into the home straight for the 2nd time. Red Acres Max, the son of Maxius, is 2 lengths to the good. In 2nd place is Stick to the Boards. Slightly hidden from view then in 3rd place is last but not least. Into 4th is Rosenborg, and 5th, only about 4 lengths down, is McDonough Park, and then Make Idaho Great, followed through on the inside by Gold Star Status. So over this next fence they jump. Still at the back of the field are Gone to Bally and Cool Eagle, but Harry Goff sets the tempo aboard Red Acres Max as they come over the fence, 7th from the finish. So Red Acres Max hunted up in 2nd place by Stick to the Board. Brian Dunleavy goes into 3rd now aboard Make Idaho Great. 4th in the yellow with the brown sash for the Tector team. That's last but not least. So with just over a mile to cover and 5 to jump, Red Acres Max is only half a length in front now from Stick to the Board. Coming through between horses to join for the lead there is Make Idaho Great, 4th last but not least. Easing up into 5 and 6 with their chances are McDonough Park and an improving Poet Sonnet, who in turn is followed by the O'Rourke runner Gold Star Status. Further back towards midfield, having lost a few position then, Finney Maguire aboard Rosenborg, and that one in turn is followed by the 2 last of the main group. They are Soul Asylum, who's yet to get into it, and then just driven a little bit is Dancing Fruits, and they're clear of the other pair, Cool Eagle and Gone to Bally. So the field get away from the 5th last, and it's tight at the top with almost 3 across the line in the centre. Make Idaho Great, flanked either side by Stick to the Board and Red Acres Max sitting right under tails in fourth place is last but not least, with McDonough Park and Poet Sonnet firmly in the picture. And they're being followed by Gold Star Status and trying to get into his Dancing Fruits. So as they get away from that fence and move out of the back straight, Stick to the Board has come now to possibly take on Red Acres Max. Make Idaho Great, who made a move, has dropped back into third place. Last but not least has yet to unveil his hands. He's been now poked up into a close third as Make Idaho Great weakens. Poet Sonnet improves now into fourth. And in behind these, now the Bow Horse begins to come into the picture. Soul Asylum, patiently ridden by Bertie Finn, but catching the eye, improving. As they turn in, it's Stick to the Board, Red Acres Max going at it as they come to the third last. Improving with every stride is Soul Asylum, and then Poet Sonnet. Here's the third last. Red Acres Max jumped to the front there from Stick to the Board. Soul Asylum has closed up and behind it, but now comes under pressure, and these three have drawn clear from Poet's Sonnet, and then in behind these Gold Star Status. But over the second last, Red Acres Max, Stick to the Board. They're in a great battle just in behind, trying to get onto their tails is Soul Asylum. Here's the final fence. It is Stick to the Board down at the last and hampers Soul Asylum, and this leaves Red Acres Max in front for the Goff team, and it's going to be Red Acres Max just going to get there from Soul Asylum. Red Acres Max, Soul Asylum lunge, but I think the post may have come in time for the Goff runner. Officially a photo, Red Acres Max and Soul Asylum. Left in third in the end was Gold Star Status, also finishing last but not least, and McDonough Park, and they were clear in turn from the likes of Make Idaho Great, and dismounted after the winning line was Poet Sonnet. So it's officially a photo between 32 Red Acres Max and 8 Soul Asylum.
Result of the second race. First, number 32. Second, number 8. Third, number 24. And fourth was number 26. 32, 8, 24, and 26. The distance were ahead, 21 lengths and 7 lengths.